It's Halloween! Ghouls and ghosts are roaming the streets, but there's only one thing that truly scares the snacking elite: convenience store branded snacks. The confections of 7-Eleven make us want to run and hide, but maybe these treats can trick our taste buds. Have we made a grave mistake? Or will we be gobbling up today's snacks? You tried it! You tried that. It's Halloween. I'm Nick Novak, the pal. Shane Hancock.
Howdy.
Nick Geiger.
Boo!
Yeah.
I get you guys?
Hell yeah. I'm scared, motherfucker.
So let's get it out of the way here.
Yeah.
We were talking about it before. I mentioned that eating convenience store snacks in the States can be kind of scary, but Chad, you're saying that these Japan 7-Eleven snacks, 7-Eleven's a different deal there.
It's a whole different beast in Japan. Yeah, here in America, I think if you set foot into 7-Eleven,
Never forget.
you are rolling the dice with your life. If you buy any of the fresh food at 7-Eleven here in the US, like those fucking nasty hot dogs, been on a roller for a day and a half, moldy fried chicken, whatever else they got. But in Japan,
It's moldy? Good Lord.
probably. In Japan, the 7-Elevens they're like run differently. They have fresh food that is brought in like multiple times a day. I was watching this whole video about it, but they have they have these egg salad sandwiches that tourists and locals love them, and they're brought in fresh like 3 times a day. So you go get the egg salad sandwich, and it is like one of the best egg salad sandwiches you've ever had. And when we were in Japan, there was like multiple times where it's like, fuck, it's late, we're back late, like we don't have time for dinner, we're just going down to 7-Eleven, egg salad sandwiches, like whatever, like the heat up, they have like pasta you can take and heat up that's like pretty good, or like ramen or those kinds of things. And
I would take a lot of convincing the first time around, because the idea of eating an egg salad sandwich from 7-Eleven is sounds so
I know.
bad.
I was super skeptical, but my wife had seen all these Instagram reels, which, as you know, is a very reliable source of information.
Right.
Instagram reels from randos talking about it. But we tried it out, and they are truly fantastic. So,
Oh,
Okay.
All right. If you're in Japan, hit up 7-Eleven.
Or if you need a nice snack, fly to Japan and go to
That's
7-Eleven.
Okay, so Halloween, I got an email from. So I recently, as I'd mentioned a podcast ago, was the last of the 3 of us to get the vasectomy.
yeah.
And then I recently got an
Never
email
forget.
from the Fertility Centers of Illinois, where I did the last check to make sure I was all clean. And it's telling me, join us for a spooktacular day of fun. You're invited to trick or treat at the Fertility Centers of Illinois.
What, bro? They know you're an adult male, right?
It says, stop by our seven
He's
of our
not.
clinic
He's not much of a
locations.
man anymore. Now that
They know
Say
you're an
hello.
adult eunuch, right?
So say hello, snap a picture with your doctor and care team, and enjoy sweets and treats and games.
What on earth?
It's taking place on the 30th, noon to 2. Anyone's welcome, and the cost is free to attend. And then it lists the different doctors who will appear at each site. So now I understand that what happens at fertility centers is they're helping people to have a family.
stays at
Yeah.
fertility
So-
centers. Oh,
Yeah, so
Right.
probably you worked with a doctor who helped you to have a child.
okay.
But who's to say
Right.
I can't show up?
I didn't
As a
realize
single-
this was a whole I thought it was just like, this is the lab that checks your sperm count,
Uh-huh.
and they want all their previous, hey, if you've got a 0 sperm left, come drown your sorrows in some Snickers bars or something.
Come
you know?
snap a pic with a bunch of strangers that have seen your jizz.
So you
Fucking weird.
So you think I could get by just appearing as a single man or solo?
You're
not
single?
single, but I'm arrived solo and just
Ladies.
walking around and just telling them that I got snipped there while everyone else was talking about the families.
Is that worse,
Oh.
or is it worse to show up with your family and then they're like, oh, did you your twins? They're from this place?
Mhm.
No. These were before. These
No,
predate
no.
you guys getting involved.
don't
I did
fucking
it the
need that.
right way. I don't need that fucking help.
Yeah.
I had
Look
so
what
many
I
goddamn
did.
kids I had to stop.
He had to chop my balls just to stop me from having children.
Oh, what do you do? Oh, interesting. Yeah. I had mine like a regular person. If I tried to fuck you right now, I couldn't
Be
get
the
you
worst human alive.
God saw fit to bless me with working
Yeah.
parts.
Oh, really? Because my wife's birth canal was perfectly normal and wide. Interesting that yours wasn't. I mean, I haven't seen your file. I'm just looking at you.
We all had normal counts of eggs and ovaries and sperm and things that you're supposed to have. You didn't? Oh, interesting.
Just hanging out with the fellas. So, guys, who had the lowest sperm count? Raise your hand. Mine was pretty good. 2. It was 2.
Got
Do you
y'all
think
beat
they
now, though. Now I'm
Now,
at
if
0.
it was me like planning this party for them, I'd be having like all the treats would have like marshmallow cream, or it would be like coconut water, like made to look, it's like all cloudy water, making it look like it's liquidy jizz. Like it would be, that would be funny.
What?
Wouldn't it be funny making everything look all like jizz like as the snacks? Is that
Yeah,
just me that would find that funny?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Just themed snacks, yeah.
Yeah, like penis shaped cookies and stuff, and like vas deferens shaped.
Spaghetti.
I don't know. Yeah,
Wouldn't you
some-
just wouldn't you just hand out like a bunch of Reese's eggs and be like, "Here's some eggs since you didn't have enough."
Wow.
Something like that.
Okay.
Turn of a total fucking villain.
Twirling my mustache.
Do you think I could get by showing up and being the biggest cock bag on the face of the planet?
Little bit of Monica, that's my kid. Little bit of Jessica, also my kid. So should I go?
Are you going? You gotta go. Well, are you allowed to
I
bring the
gotta
families or
go.
just you?
You gotta go. Yeah, that's a must.
You gotta go.
Don't the kids want to go trick or treat there?
Flash my invite to people at the door.
They're expecting.
I
you.
have an email.
None of these doctors listed were my doctor, which is part of the problem.
Yeah.
So I
If
can't
your
get a
doctor
picture
was
with
there,
my
would you
doctor.
go to get a picture with him?
Yes. Who doesn't want a photo of the man who cut your vas deferens?
Would you have him go like? Have you going like and he's like he's posing like he's punching you in the dick to like split your vas deferens?
We'll recreate it. He's got like
Yeah.
a big rubber knife that he's like jamming
Yeah.
into your sack or something, and you're like, oh.
That makes more sense than Geiger's recreation of him
Yeah.
punching me in the dick.
Wait, how did they do
It's not a
yours?
recreation.
For mine, I just sat there with my legs like spread wide, and he just uppercutted me in the nads.
He just
Mhm.
kicked you in the dick and went,
Yeah, he
Jason Derulo.
Mine was like they set out like a big vat of molten steel, and I had to dip my balls into it like Arnold Schwarzenegger at the end of T2. My balls were given a thumbs up as they melted away.
I thought you were gonna say like the Viserys or whatever from Game of Thrones. They poured it all over his head. They poured it all over your testes and watched them burn away.
Here's your crown as they pour on my nuts.
Khal Drogo just holding you down. It's very theatric where you went. That was very-
I,
A crown of shame.
I did get a vasectomy in Westeros, so yeah, that's the Westeros
Let's eat
fertility
some-
clinic.
Yeah.
7-Eleven snacks. We've got 3, rate them on a 5-point scale. Love that, like that, indifferent to that, dislike that, and hate that. Let's start with the chocolate wheat puffs. The chocolate wheat puffs on the front of the package. So all these packages are like this generic beige color with a picture of the snacks. And these, just to look at them, look like Raisinets. Now,
Yeah.
I know they just have wheat in them, supposedly, but they look just like Raisinets.
They're a lot smaller once you open the bag than
Yeah.
Raisinets, I think. Well, some of them are. Some of them are bigger.
It's like that puffed rice cereal. I don't know the name of it or if it's just called puffed rice, but
I generally like some puffed rice. It's 2 cereals. There's Honey Smacks,
mhm.
and there's Golden Crisp. I like them both.
Which one you like better of the two? Gun to your head.
I think Golden Crisp is a tiny bit sweeter and tastes a little bit better.
Agree. I don't remember.
I don't know if I've ever eaten either one, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, again, I never got to have sugary cereal. Now I can, but now I don't like it because I'm not used to it.
Yeah,
I don't know why I had to
30 years
announce
ago.
loudly that now I can.
I'm a
45 years old.
man.
Mommy lets me now. Yeah. I eat muesli like a fucking adult.
I
think,
ate
Tiger?
both of those as a kid, but they were like definitely lower tier cereals for me. I think just because of the consistency.
Yeah.
of them.
I think we continue the trend here of every other country having better tasting chocolate than we do. This is like a rich cocoa-y type of chocolate that tastes really good to me. I like puffed rice is kind of tasty in that it's got just a hint of like a weedy flavor, and it's just got just enough bite to make it a little crunchy without being like stale-ish tasting, if that makes any sense. It's light, it's airy, it's tasty. I will give this a solid like that. I think these are tasty.
Chad?
I don't know what I expected when I mean, I guess I do know what I expected. What I expected was something a little more rice crispy ish, or like the type of things, the crisped rice that you find in like a Crunch bar or something like that is kind of what I thought this would be. Of course, it's not that, and I should have paid a little more attention to it, but I was a little surprised by the consistency and kind of the dryness of it. Was not something that I super loved. I do still think they taste pretty good, although the aftertaste is not amazing. I don't know. They're just... I can see some people really liking them, but I think they're just not for me for whatever reason. I'm going to put them at a high level indifferent to that.
You could see someone really liking them. I think that's me. These, I think,
I saw you putting them back.
Yeah, they're really tasty. They're not perfect. I do think that maybe they could add a little something to it. I think the pieces of puffed rice could, if they were a bit bigger, would make a big difference. However, I find them very tasty, and like you said, I am putting them back. I was going to do it like that, but you know what? I'm going to slide them into a low level. Loved that.
Wow.
I think they're really tasty. Shockingly, really enjoying these. Next, let's go to...
You got 7-Eleven.
Yeah. That was the day. Let's go to the baked chocolate, salty chocolate. These are like the size of like a Teddy Graham. And it appears to be, what is it, like a harder chocolate layer and then a crispier layer on top?
It's like a cookie on top with like a fudgy type of chocolate on the bottom.
Oh, these are interesting. Yeah, it's like a half dome shape on top. But the inside is basically just solid chocolate.
Yeah. I do feel they're a little better than like whatever the American version of this would be at 7-Eleven, like you said.
Absolutely.
So, Chad, what grade are you going to give these?
It'd just be like a bunch of turds thrown in a bag or something.
That's right.
Right.
They put fecal matter.
Yeah. Yes. Last time I bought like chocolate biscuits from 7-Eleven, they were actual turds.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear this chocolate is good. It's like a lot better chocolate than I would have expected from 7-Eleven, to be sure. I don't know. I thought they were going to be saltier too, and they're not. There's a little bit of salt there, but I think it's like a really good amount of salt, right? Like I don't want too much salt in my chocolate where that just becomes the overwhelming part. I think there's a really nice touch of salt here. I like the size, the form factor, the crunchiness. I mean, I would take this, 10 times out of 10 over just like a regular Hershey bar, kind of like, the Hershey squares or something like that.
Oh.
I think this is really good. I can't put it into Love Dat because it's missing some extra stuff, but I'm going to put this at a high level like that. I think it's tasty.
There's no way I'm taking this over a regular chocolate bar, but I do think it's pretty good. It's way better than it looks.
Yes.
You hold it, and it's not... It looks like it's going to be pretty shitty.
Mm-hmm.
But the chocolate tastes pretty good. The cookie... It could use a little more cookie ratio, I think. But I am going to slide these into a like that. I am enjoying them. So a second like that. Geiger, what do you think?
Yeah, if you look at them, they look like your standard 7-Eleven turd. Like
Yeah.
they look like a log from 7-Eleven of
Mhm.
shit. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But they taste good, and they're not
Yeah.
shit. They're
Sealed human waste.
It looks like a larger log that's been chopped into bite-sized pieces and sealed for human consumption. No, not the Japan version though.
No.
It's good. It's like I said, it's the chocolate layer is very fudgy tasting to me, and I like that. It's like a rich chocolate flavor. I agree. I would have liked a little more cookie and maybe a little more crunch from the cookie, but it's kind of just there. But that having said that, the chocolate is tasty enough to make it a like that on its own. So like that for me too.
Welcome, visitor. We do have a tie.
Yeah.
Good snacks here.
Yeah.
7-Eleven so far are killing it. Japanese 7-Eleven.
Well,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
what do you think about the egg salad now, huh? You got to be convinced.
Yeah.
I gotta be convinced to eat egg salad. Period.
Okay. Fair.
The last snack, I left it last because it almost looked like the best of them all.
Mhm.
So we'll see if, in fact, it is. But right now, it's time for that seg. Geiger?
All right. Well, it's Halloween, so you know what that means. Bad dating stories.
Mm,
Yeah.
that is what that
Yeah.
means.
Great time to date.
Yep. Are you feeling lonely on the most romantic of holidays? Trick or fucking treat?
It's Halloween.
Um,
Make your way to the fertility clinic and find a mate.
Yeah. So yes, there is nothing more romantic than dating on Halloween. It's the most romantic time of the year. Everyone says that.
Mhm.
So I thought I would do bad dating stories. As always, these are I'm going to tell you this story, and then based on the information at hand, you're going to swipe right if you if you think this is a good date, if you would go on another date with this person in question, swipe left if you won't. I think we established that's correct last night.
Got it.
I
Yes.
was too lazy to check. So
Mhm.
here we
Perfect.
go.
Witches be tripping.
I met a guy to see a local comedy play. He was already being weird and uncomfortable when I picked him up. He was uncomfortably similar to Charlie in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Before the play began, he was obsessively trying to buy a glass of wine from the station outside the theater, and even the sales lady looked not comfortable. Then during the play, he started heckling the actors. There was a
What?
scene where one actor fed another a piece of takeout food, and he said, "Hot," really loudly. He would answer questions out loud when the actors asked each other questions in the dialogue. He also kicked the head of someone in front of us, by accident at least, and then started an argument with them. When the play ended, I ran out of there and got in my car and drove off, leaving him in downtown without a car. The guy texted me asking why I had filed a police report on him later that night. I didn't, but I guess I looked so uncomfortable that someone else called the police for me.
Wow.
So,
Maybe the guy that he kicked called the cops.
yeah,
On accident.
probably not a bad one. Yeah, he did kick him on accident, to be fair. Chad, what do you
Yeah.
think?
Okay, I do love the theater. You know, I did that in high school and college.
Mhm.
Not college, high school and junior high. But I'll tell you what, there's no worse human. Okay, there are probably worse humans, but there is no worse human on the planet than somebody that yells out and heckles shit during a theater production, a comedy show, like anything else where they are trying to make
Right.
themselves the main character of the
Mhm.
evening. You are not
Right.
the main character. I really, really hate that. It is like one of my least favorite things that a person can do. I don't know if this guy was drunk, but even if he was, that is not an excuse for this kind of behavior. I hate this man. I hope he rots in prison for the rest of his life. So I am going to swipe left.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
No guy?
Yeah, it's right on top of the list of worse. Like, if ever there was a deal-breaking date,
hmm
somebody talking during the show, it would be over right then and there. Right? Like, it seems bad to leave someone without a car downtown, like whatever. I don't know how much difficulty that caused him, but this seems like the punishment fits the crime in this thing. He's kicking people in the fucking head in the theater, which just seems really hard to do, accident or no. How high your fucking legs are.
Whoa! Is he stomping around like the fucking Green Giant or something? Like just
Crack roundhouse. Oops, sorry. So yes, let's swipe left.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Where's Franco? All right, here we go. Check the archives.
Check the life archives.
The life archives, right. All right. I have so many, but I'll go with my most recent one. I met a guy at a steak single adult fireside. That sounds like a name of a dating thing. I have no idea what those words mean in that order.
Single
adult fireside.
Steak
Spelled STAKE, like a steak you kill a vampire with.
Okay.
I don't know.
All
I
right.
think it's maybe a website.
All right.
We
met
decided
the guy
to meet-
making refrigerator magnet poem.
I'll have many, but I'll go with most recent one: lizard, bump, butter, hello. We decided to meet up for dinner. When we got there, I shook his hand, and before my hand was back by my side, he had pulled out hand sanitizer and poured it into his palm. This is in 2023, not 2020. We go to the
COVID was gone by then.
germs had completely died. We go to the place he picked out, which was an Indian restaurant in the back of a gas station with only one light plastic silverware, and you picked out your drink from the gas station fridges. During dinner, I noticed a Ziploc with some papers in it. I assume it was
a
old
restaurant.
Yeah.
Picking out your dinner from the gas station fridge.
I
Is this
assume
a table at a gas station?
I assume it was old school printed directions, which is fine, as we live in a tiny place with very little cell service. It was snowing, so I assumed the bag was to ensure it didn't get wet and bleed. When I asked him about it, he proceeded to tell me he printed off his resume for me to have a copy of. He was quite offended when I said I didn't need a copy of it.
Yeah. Always
Then he
be
pulled
closing.
out a note card and started reading questions he had Googled for a first date. Again, points for trying. His first question was, what is the most important
no
value
points
to
for
you?
trying that. No.
What is the most important value to you? I said, faith. He said, honestly. Then he says, so due to those values, he felt he needed to tell me the truth and that he didn't believe the church was true. And then since I clearly was a beloved daughter of God, I needed to know he had already researched it and felt for himself it was false. However, he wanted to date someone with our church values, as then they would most likely have little to no sexual partners, which would cut down on the odds he would ever get a sexually transmitted disease. This is the point where I start to wrap up the day.
You can't say he didn't think it through.
Dinner was finished. I wasn't leaving early. But he tells me he hasn't asked me all the questions he looked up and starts to quickly read them off the note card. I tell him we don't have to finish them. It would be okay. In the parking lot, I give him a hug and thank him, at which point he once again tries to hand me his resume in case I wanted a copy. Needless to say, I did not go for a second date. Novak?
I don't understand.
Yeah?
What's going on with the resume? Is this just because you should always be networking? Like no
He does.
matter
He
what?
Right, yeah.
can't hand her his LinkedIn URL, right? So he's got to
Yeah.
have the resume.
Just in case she has like a big promotion available at work, he wants her to remember the guy who took her out to an Indian restaurant and a gas station.
This, no offense to anybody listening, maybe we cut what I'm about to say out, but this screams Mormon. This has Mormon all over it. Like everything about it. He wants to bang a chick that has not dated a lot of people, so he doesn't get the STD. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah.
He wants to soak with her later.
Yeah. Pay somebody to shake the bed.
I will give this guy credit
Yeah.
that he knows what he wants.
Okay.
Right? It's a very clear idea. He's not going to
No
lead you on.
STDs. That's what
Right.
he wants. Wow.
And he's coming prepared with conversation. Like we've all been on a date or in a conversation with somebody when you are basically interviewing them, right? And you're like, toss me a question here. Let's have a conversation. This guy's ready to go. He's like, he's thoughtful. So That said,
Really extending a lot of
And-
olive branches
and
to this
that
guy.
said, I think if she would have stayed another 10 minutes, she probably would have ended up in his trunk. So I'm going to say swipe left.
Tied at a stake single adult fire sign.
Right.
He would have had all her body parts end up in Ziploc bags next to the resume. I'll tell you what, there was, it doesn't exist anymore, but down the peninsula here in a city called Mountain View, there used to be a Mexican restaurant that was in the back of a gas station. And it was like a gas station, and then in the back there was like this little taqueria, and the burritos there were just fucking incredible. And you got to drink from the gas station drink cooler. So I'm not going to fault him for that, because there is a possibility that maybe this Indian restaurant is like, quote unquote restaurant, is like just the best Indian food ever. The note cards thing is like awkward nerd, has never been on a date kind of stuff, you know? I don't know if that necessarily is screaming serial killer so much as just pathetic loser with no confidence. So, you know, I on the interest of this is all going to be swipe lefts, I'm going to give this guy a second chance. I'm going to swipe right
Yeah.
on this probably
You're just the
Mormon
virgin
guy.
he's looking for, though. So that's probably makes sense.
Yeah.
You have a very low chance of a sexually transmitted disease. All right, good. Well, some hope here. That's good. All right. This one's short and sweet. I was in another country, and while talking to someone online, told them I was from the U.S. On the day of our date, he called and said he was standing in the middle of the street waving a U.S. flag. I laughed because I thought he was joking. He was not. And about 10 minutes later, proceeded to tell me he was wearing a chastity belt and wanted me to become the key holder. I left and cut all contact.
Oh.
So,
What?
an American patriot with a chastity belt, Chad.
Right.
The waving the American flag,
Yeah.
the more embarrassing of those two things.
Right.
I don't know when this thing was written.
QAnon virgin.
Maybe it was written when America was a real country like the 1950s. It was Dwight D. Eisenhower.
This guy's in there putting his ass print from his chastity belt all over Nancy Pelosi's chair. The chastity belts, that sounds like the worst thing, like the worst thing. It sounds so uncomfortable. I don't understand the appeal. Look, to each their own, I guess.
Chad, you just want to be able to nut.
Yeah, I do. I want to be able to get hard. Don't stop me from doing that. What I don't want to do is wave an American flag. So I will swipe left on this guy.
Okay.
He's actively waving the flag.
Yes, he's standing in the middle of the
I
street. right?
am waving a flag right now.
Yes.
Not like
He's
I'm
being
standing in the
honest.
corner holding the flag. Right.
Well, that
He's
way you
not,
know who
like,
it is, right?
spinning a sign to let you know about like a deal. He's just on the corner
Eat
waving
at
a
Joe's. Yeah.
flag. Right. It is so. This is the weirdest one yet. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
it is.
swipe left. I want to swipe right, but it's got to be left on. So give me something, Geiger. Give me a better one.
Okay. I'm not sure we have that, but okay. Here we go.
We're in for a long night.
And I'll pause in case we want to cut this one. It's not too bad,
Suddenly,
just in
Google
case.
questions guy looks pretty good.
He had told me prior to the date he was a widower. Okay. Once I arrived at the restaurant, he told me he was saving a parking spot by standing in it.
He told me implies that he's not going to be.
He told me he was saving a parking spot by standing in it. I asked him not to do that, as I think it's a jerk move. And I told him I'd already parked.
Mhm.
Who wants to start a date by pissing off other people who are trying to park? And yes, he said someone yelled at him while he did it. So he wanted me to make it worthwhile by changing my spot. Dear God. As soon as we were seated, he said, well, let me show you some recent vacation pics, and spent like 10 minutes explaining all of his vacation pics to me. They were all of him alone in the wilderness in different spots with the same dead-eyed stare. Then I mentioned my... Then I mentioned my divorce. and
He's
he
got
made
a type, of photograph that he likes to take.
Then I mentioned my divorce, and he made this big production of how I must be so frustrated that he hadn't told me how his wife died. I said, no, that's fine for now. He says, in case you don't believe me, and he shoves his phone on my face. He was showing me his wife's death certificate. In case I don't believe what? That it was a suicide. Why would I doubt it? Had there been some questions about his involvement? Why did he have his wife's death certificate at the ready like that? I changed the subject, realizing there's no way I'd go out with him again, but he seemed very intense, so I was wary of upsetting him. He held up a plastic trash bag that was stuffed with plates of food, cake, cobbler, and pie. My neighbor brought me some food, so I thought I'd share it with you. At this point, I know there was no way I'd dare to eat.
Aren't they at a restaurant?
Yes.
What is happening?
He doesn't seem stable. It was awkward to be at a restaurant with a massive trash bag full of desserts next to me. As I'm trying to wrap up our Olive Garden date, he started planning our next date. He wanted to cook for me at his place.
Oh, yeah.
I said, I wouldn't be comfortable going to your house on the second date. I'm sorry. He says, unprompted, oh, don't worry about it. If I get too excited, I know to be a gentleman and go in the bathroom and handle it myself so we can go on with our evening.
Hell yeah.
The waitress quickly brought our check over, probably because he hadn't said this very quietly. I made it to my car, and that was that. And yes, I think he killed his wife. So, again.
She wouldn't let me crank it in the bathroom, so I had to offer.
Yo, baby, don't worry. If you're getting me all hot and bothered, I'll go jack one out in my toilet.
Here's a picture of my kitchen knives. None of them had my fingerprints.
Here's a trash bag of food of indiscriminate origin.
Now, granted, what's in there? Food. Yeah.
To be fair, they were at an Olive Garden, so I might have just eaten out of that bag.
Yeah.
That was your Olive Garden dinner. I'm sorry to tell you.
This is the special, actually, bag of cake. Who's up here? Is it Novak? I think so.
Okay. Look.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a couple of red flags. A red flag or two. One of them being potentially a murderer.
Right.
Doth protest too much.
Novak, it was a suicide. He has the death certificate showing it.
He does have. The death certificate clearly, shows. He has it there in the ready, so I'm not sure why you would even question him. Right, because he's given you proof before you can even go down that road.
Yeah, and don't worry,
he just wants to get it out of the way.
If he gets too excited, he'll go into the bathroom and jack off to that death certificate. So you don't have to worry about it.
Got it on my phone at the ready.
I got the old DC, the old spank bank.
And he is clearly a gentleman.
Yeah.
Look, if you're you went to a lady's house for dinner. And you want to come, you usually you
can't do it in her living room. I mean, come on.
The three of us would probably just come, right?
Just right there at the table, right?
This guy.
Excuse me, madam. I need to retire to the lavatory. What is your Wi-Fi password?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll only be gone for 2, maybe 3 pumps. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I will be slamming my hug into submission because you're so hot. Back, are you just sitting at the dinner table? Just come all over. Sorry, you're hot. Couldn't help it.
I've been doing a lot of digging recently. My arms are nice and strong, ready to crank it. So I'm going to say swipe left because I'm frightened of this man and I only am reading about him.
This guy, I mean, Novak's right. There's red flags here. This man clearly has done a lot of terrible things. Probably murdered his wife. Went to an Olive Garden. Those are equivalent things. Brought a garbage bag full of desserts. But worst of all, stood in a parking lot spot to reserve that parking spot for someone else. That is the worst offense that this man did this during this entire evening. That alone makes me not want to see him again. Swipe left.
Even though he's a gentleman? It's hard to find true chivalry these days. From what I understand. Yeah. Okay. When I moved into my new rental trailer, my landlord and his wife decided to set me up with one of their friends. I said, sure. So we went on a double date. Context. I am an animal professional of 20 years. I love animals, big and small.
Animal professional.
So they took me...
I controlled the animal puppet on the Muppet Show.
Faster! So they took me frog gigging, which, if you don't know, is going out after dark to spear frogs on tridents and skin and cook them later.
Mm.
The guy they set me up with tried to flex by running up to a possum and kicking it with all of his might into the forest. I was mortified. So...
Check this out. This will be so cool. I'm going to boot this possum.
Now, I will say, possums are the nastiest looking animals. They are creepy as shit.
Oh, very boot worthy.
Yeah. It's worth kicking a possum right in the fucking mush. But yeet that thing into the forest. Chad, frog gigging, would you be down with tridenting frogs?
Why are you using a trident to kill?
Great. Poseidon's ghost.
Namor, king of the sea.
Want to be part of your world? Smash, and then you just boot the possum. This is something else, man. It's really not easy being green for these frogs.
Yeah.
Kermit or otherwise. This is terrible.
He's a professional.
He's a professional frog trident stabber.
I'm a professional thwomp into the possum.
She was with a professional NFL place kicker who bumped it then possibly.
I remember, maybe we cut this out. I remember in 8th grade, we took a field trip to Washington, D.C., our like 8th grade class or whatever. And there was this one kid that used to always get in trouble for like, not paying attention and whatever else. I remember we were walking through the National Mall, like going to one of the museums, and there was like a injured pigeon like on the sidewalk. And he basically did like, he was like, check this out. And like ran up and just booted the pigeon into the side, like into the wall of one of the Smithsonian museums.
Psychopath.
What the
Splatted on the wall.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool. I mean, I took him home and like banged the shit out of him in the bathroom. So, it's
That's right.
it was really impressive. Yeah, this
I
is
beat my dick harder than Animal beats the drums.
I mean, me too, but I'm a gentleman. I just go to the bathroom first and do it.
Gurdy, it was a suicide. Gurdy. Anyway, yeah, this is all like really messed up. Like frogs never did anything to you. The trident thing is the really messed up part. Like that's just seems like such an inconvenient murder weapon to use. At least beat him with a club or something. So I'm gonna swipe left on this guy too. I mean, I'm glad I got my swipe right in because at least I'm gonna get a second date. Novak doesn't seem like
I mean, this guy's a terrible guy, but he did show me later that the possum's death was a suicide. Showed me on his phone, so I'm gonna swipe right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, possum probably had it coming. Those things are fucking nasty.
What do you? Well, you got an axe to grind against possums.
What a
I didn't
possum
understand you
ever
had
do to you?
Have you
such
seen a
possum
possum?
fucking hate? Yeah,
you
but
seen
they
a
don't
possum?
do shit to you. I have
They're
possums in my yard
fucking
right now.
Nasty. Did you see their beady little eyes? They look like fucking Satan's pets. They're
They
fucking
just
terrible.
do nothing. They don't
Oh,
bother
yeah, okay.
anything.
Okay, try to go fucking talk to one and make it a pet. They'll fucking bite your hand off, I bet.
Yeah, they probably would.
They do nothing except make me burst out of my chastity belt with my rock hard penis when I see them. Okay, that's all they do. Geiger,
Dick was
Google
playing-
possum cum gutters right now.
I've known you for decades, and I
Yeah.
had no idea you had this hatred.
I think
towards
they're
possums.
nasty. I think they're nasty. I thought there was a couple possums out in the road in front of us, and I thought they had all committed suicide, and then I realized they were just playing dead.
No,
So, no, I there was one in our yard.
Sucks.
And, a bad joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks.
That's what we do now too.
Sucks.
That's what we now do to bad jokes. Fucking
Sucks.
got to go back through the archives and put 81,000 sucks in everywhere. Oh, okay. All right. Fuck you. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. Two more. I had met this girl at a tri-steak dance. I don't know what all these fucking things named after
Again?
steaks. I don't know what the fuck.
What is this?
Salem witch trials or something that they're all beating people at. I had met this girl at tri-steak dance, and she was super pretty and the granddaughter of a general authority. What the fuck that means?
Wait, what?
I don't
Okay,
even- Mom,
this is the steak. This is a Mormon thing. I just googled it.
Oh,
Tri-steak
okay.
dance. It is
Oh,
a youth
all right.
event
What is
for
it exactly?
3 adjacent geographical groups or stakes of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Okay.
So
And
all
the
this.
granddaughter of a general authority, like her grandpa's like Mary McCheese or something. Like, who is that? I'm sorry. Sucks. So I asked her out, and she said yes. The day of the date comes, and I stupidly decide to go to Taco Bell beforehand. I pick her up, and we go to the state fair.
Oops.
You're not getting
We're
any
having a-
steaks at Taco Bell. Come on now. You want to try steaks? You got to go to a steakhouse. Now you can say sucks. Now you can say it. Okay.
We're having a super good time. She's cute and funny. Awesome stuff. Then Taco Bell takes its revenge. I let one loose, and it turns
This
out
is your
to be...
own fault.
I let one loose, and it turns out to be much more than gas. So here I am, on a date with a hot girl, and I literally just pooped my pants. With my quick thinking, I see there's a ring toss game with sweatpants as the prize. I tell her we should play and get matching sweatpants. So we play, and I'm getting whiffs of stink, so I know she is too. We eventually win.
Yeah,
and
you
get,
shit.
We eventually win and get the sweatpants, and I suggest we put them on right now. I go to a porta potty and take off my pants and underwear and throw them down into the toilet abyss. So they're gone. I open up the sweatpants, and to my horror, it's a sweatshirt. I'm panicking, but I can't just run out butt naked. I squeezed my legs into the sweatshirt arms, holding it up around my legs, ran to the car, totally left her there, and have not spoken to her to this day. So, this guy really kind of made a couple wrong turns here.
I mean, there's a good. Okay, he
Yeah.
should not he had an opportunity there, right? You put the sweatshirt on. There's an opening there, right? Like she can reach in and start juggling immediately, right? Like there's, it's
That's not where I thought that was going. Okay.
What?
His shit covered nuts. Yeah. that's-
lubed with fecal matter.
I also like how before he even
What
gets the
the-
sweatpants out, he just fires his existing clothes into the porta potty toilet. Like, seems like a bold move, Cotton.
Yeah.
But all right.
Yeah.
My God, this guy,
Yeah.
mistake after mistake, and then is handed manna from heaven.
Yeah.
There is a ring toss game where you win pants.
with the weirdest possible prize of all time.
Exactly.
What the
Can you believe it?
Okay, I'll take
Sweatpants.
one giant teddy bear and some Lee Denim 501s. That cool?
And then what is that? Some delousing powder? Oh, I'll take some of that too.
Yeah, no, the ones that say juicy on the ass, that's the ones
I gotta say, shitting your pants and then just replacing them with new pants with nothing else. You're still gonna, your date's fucking done.
Yeah, you're
I
not
guess
pulling
a nice
one
attempt.
over on anyone with that. Like,
Also, how long did it take to win 2 pairs of sweatpants in a ring toss game? That's gotta
this
be
guy's
like a
ring
whole
toss
day
Rain
event.
Man, maybe. It's just
Look,
like,
when you have a pants full of shit and you could win pants, your focus is so laser tight that you could throw a ring on a nail 50 yards
it
away.
becomes
Like,
LeBron of ring toss all of a sudden. Just like,
He's like,
from
hook shot.
downtown.
Battery just walked up. He's like, dude, how many rings are there? I don't know. Here's $800. You dumb clowns. 19 pairs of pants. All right, guys, let's get out of here.
Come back. Those are actually shirts, asshole.
That's the other thing. Oh, look, there's sweatpants over there.
pants doesn't look like a shirt.
Oh, got one of those pants that has the weird hole in the middle of the legs. That's so I can get a hand job.
So she can juggle my balls immediately after leaving the porta potty.
We have to. This all has to be relative, right? And this person made a mistake with going to Taco Bell, and they tried to rectify this, right? So I think I'll swipe right. I don't think they did anything egregious. He shit his pants, and then he tried to fix it as best he could, but failed.
He tried to rectify it by giving the ring toss carny his best day of his life. Just like, take it all. Here's my bank account information. Give me all the rings.
I am the Lord of the Rings. He just tossed the rings. I shall not pass gas anymore.
Give me those precious sweatpants.
I just let loose a Smeagol in the toilet.
I bow to no one because I can't bow. These are shirts, not pants.
There's shit on the floor and my ass.
Oh
boy.
That's so stupid. That's great. I love that.
How do you,
Are you
how do you
swiping
tell
right
me
too,
that?
Chad?
Yeah, I actually agree with Novak on this one. This is this guy was trying his best and life was just not on his side tonight. He did start it with his own cell phone. That was a mistake. But yeah, I like this guy. He had a good attitude about the whole thing. Probably shouldn't have left her there. Probably should have just walked out and owned it at that point. But I'm gonna still swipe right on him.
Okay. All right, one more. Here we go. We met at Jamba Juice, and he said he wanted to show me something in his car and
3
promised it
steak
wasn't
Jamba
his...
Juice?
Yeah, it was quad steak.
How many steaks they serving at this Jamba Juice? Medium rare, prime rib, or what are we doing?
I went to Taco Bell first and shat all over the Jamba Juice. No. We met at a Jamba Juice, and he said he wanted to show me something in his car and promised it wasn't his penis. Nice of him.
I promise.
Turns out it was.
Turns out it was his penis laying on top of his wife's death certificate.
Just come trimming it. Look, man, I promise if I get too aroused while we drive, I'll pull over, lay myself in the trunk, and jack off. All right. We get in his car, and he says he can only show me the thing while driving. I make him promise again that it's not his dick. and he pulls out of the parking lot. While we start driving around downtown, he pulls a cassette tape out of his pocket that he
He's
says
pulling it out quite a bit, and none of the things are things I'm expecting.
But I won't be pulling out of you later. Wink, wink.
Smooth.
He pulled out of the parking lot, and then he pulled out a cassette tape. really cock teasing me with this story.
A raincoat. Yeah. While we start driving around downtown, he pulls out a cassette tape out of his pocket that he says he got at Goodwill for only $1. What a steal. Puts it in his stereo, presses play, then says he's been practicing.
Pulls it out of the air into his stereo.
It was a learn how to yodel cassette tape. He proudly tells me that he's becoming a pretty good yodeler since he's been practicing every day. The guy in the cassette is doing his whole Welcome to Yodeling 101 spiel before the yodeling started, and I'm debating getting out of the car at the stoplight, but then my date starts yodeling. So we're driving around the highly populated downtown with the windows wide open, and this man is yodeling his little heart out, only stopping every now and then to waggle his eyebrows at me in what I think is an attempt at seduction. I'm laughing because what the fuck? This is the most theater kid display I've ever seen. Then a bee flies in the window and my date freaks the fuck out. He says he got in a car accident because of a bee the year before and starts flailing around while yodeling, trying to get the bee out the window. In the process, he hits his thumb on the steering wheel, stops yodeling, and starts screaming about how much his thumb hurts. We're approaching a three-way intersection with a green light, and he insists his hand hurts too much to keep steering, then demands I steer his car until
Take
it
the
feels
wheel!
better. Yeah. He then starts yodeling sadly again. We're approaching the intersection,
This is like-
and he still...
This is like the worst Farrelly Brothers movie ever. Like, what is happening here?
We're approaching the intersection, and he still has his foot on the accelerator, and I don't want to die with this man, so I lean over and start steering while saying, "What the fuck, Ryan?" over and over. He's still cratering his injured thumb, croaking out the saddest little yodels with his eyes mostly shut. We make it through the intersection, and I demand he start steering his car and take me back to Jamba Juice. He says, wait. This yodel is almost done, and I need to show you the end. But he grabs the steering wheel again, so I allow him to continue. The end of the yodel wasn't even that good, to be honest. So
What happened to the bee? The bee still in there?
Yeah, probably, I guess he pulled out of the car, probably.
Wow.
This is a real wild, hectic 10 minutes of his,
Roller
of this lady's
coaster, yeah.
life. Yeah.
Then he pulled his dick out.
And then, what the fuck, Ryan? And then he said, "Do you want to give me a blowjob?" What?
Yeah, I mean, this is like, there's a kind of a dose here, like a little sprinkle of how much of this actually happened.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like
that's my-
with it, like you wouldn't keep yodeling like sadly after your thumb hurts and the bee.
Well, he
and
practiced a lot. Wanted to get to the end of the song.
That's true. That's true. The best part's coming up.
There's no sunshine, yodeling. Just like holding his hand.
I mean, this guy's obviously like insane. You can't yodel. You just can't. It is not a thing people should do. No one should be doing this. No one should be doing anything with their eyebrows. This guy's a freak show. I am going to swipe left.
It's still all better than what I thought was going to happen.
Pull out the
And
dick.
He was definitely pulling his dick.
I know. I was just waiting, but they pull in the Jamba Juice, and as I'm walking away, he whipped out his dick.
Yeah, I can't believe that
Yeah.
it didn't end with his dick out. Like after, because there was a lot of foreshadowing about his dick coming out.
And then the bee stung his dick, maybe.
Right. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, good. That's a good second act.
Chekhov's dick never came into play here.
I give the guy some props in that he tried to impress her with something that he thought he could do.
Mhm.
It wasn't great, but hey, he had a plan. The problem is, his problem was that he took his hands off a car wheel while it was still going.
Yeah.
And told someone else to grab the wheel.
Mhm.
So that seems like a big no-no. I'm gonna swipe left.
Also, not to be like bullshit machismo guy, but like probably not a great thing to do on a first date is to cry and scream about a bee sting in front of your date.
Right.
Maybe sack the
Oh, you
fuck
think you're
up.
better than him? You fucking bullshit machismo.
Yeah, fucking Ryan. Why don't you tell your lady to come over and meet a real man at Jamba Juice?
Yeah.
I'm
Sick of
allergic
your
to most of the
machismo.
fucking things at that place.
I mean, When I think of Geiger, I think of machismo, so it all checks out.
Or just
Peanut
cheese.
and chocolate clusters is the last 7-Eleven snack.
It's definitely peanuts with chocolate on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I noticed that right away.
Snack don't lie.
What are they about the size of?
Size of, I don't know, 5 peanuts covered in chocolate. It's like the size of the end of your thumb, from like the thumb knuckle to the tip of the thumb, maybe.
A little bigger. Maybe after I got stung. I like a chocolate and peanut combo. Not want to shy away from that. And this chocolate, it's a pretty good snack again. I feel like, it's a little bit of caramel away from being like a nice kind of a generic Snickers.
Yeah.
I think it could use one more ingredient.
It is giving off Snickers energy, for sure.
Yeah. It is still tasty as is. I could easily eat these. I would probably put them second for me today. A little above the chocolate and cookie. But not as good as the Puffs. In my opinion, I'm going to give these a like that. It's going to be close down the stretch here. Geiger, what do you think?
Yeah, these are good. I wish there was a little more caramel. I would have made it almost directly a Snickers, but I think I don't know. My brain keeps trying to insert a caramel flavor in there. They're good. They're tasty. The peanuts are nice. The chocolate's good. I think I'm right with you, Novak. I'm going to give it another like that, but I would probably rank it exactly the same. Wheat Puff, peanut cluster, and then the baked chocolate, but they're all really good. So solid like that for me too.
Okay, so we had a 2-way tie, and we are another like that from Chad away from a 3-way tie.
Man.
But if he loves these, which is possible, they could win. Chad, what do you think?
Well, I will say I had decided this rating before I heard what you guys had to say. To me, the Wheat Puffs are the worst of the 3 today. Just something about the aftertaste there. But, you guys kept talking about caramel like this. They're called peanut and chocolate clusters. Like,
Yeah, I know.
it is what it says it is. It is peanuts covered in chocolate. The chocolate, I think all 3 of these have excellent chocolate. Really like the flavor of the chocolate here. And to me, the peanuts of this thing are really going to push it over the edge. I think these peanuts taste great. I love peanut and chocolate as a combination. Like, this is basically a peanut M&M flavor, like minus the candy shell kind of thing. I think these are delicious. I am squeaking them into a love that. They are working for me.
I think that's fair. They got a really great rating, 11 2 likes.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I think there was maybe a single indifferent today, and everything else was positive.
Yeah.
Huge props to the 7-Eleven Japan snacks.
Wow.
Geiger, the listeners.
This really was the day we got 7-Eleven.
Never forget. Yeah, if you enjoy American 7-Eleven food, explain how. Explain how. Do you like eating prepackaged turds? You must, because you fucking turd eater. If you like
if you get
Japanese,
horny and you're shopping at 7-Eleven, what do you do?
if I what? Oh, I excuse myself to the bathroom. I rub one out.
Yeah.
No, you
Okay,
jerk
just
off on
making
the
sure.
hot dog rollers.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Watch it
On the
sizzle.
rollers?
Yeah.
I lay my dick on a sizzling hot plate and watch it roll around. Oh, that won't make me horny anymore, that's for sure. If you wear a chastity belt, if you you typically go on dates while carrying large garbage trash bags full of desserts from your neighbor. If you like to yodel, there's nothing inherently wrong with yodeling. There might be something inherently wrong with yodeling in a stranger's face. Yeah, it's kind of neat. It's a lost art. I don't know too many people that yodel. If you're
What's
maybe
cooler, yodeling or scatting?
Scatting, for sure.
you mean not like shit play. You mean like skibbity bap
Yeah.
doo dow, right?
Skibbity bop boop bop beep bop bop bop
yeah.
bop.
Ooh,
Scatting.
Novak.
You
You've been
gotta be the
practicing,
right
Novak?
person.
Scat
You-
man.
Yeah.
You got that scat cassette tape you've been practicing with, Novak?
Yeah,
You pulled
these
that
sounded
out?
really. Very scat adept. That
Just
was
stick with me. I'm about to jam my finger on the keyboard and keep going. So.
Just as long as you promise not to whip your dick out on the podcast. Shibbity bap doo bow, don't see my dick.
Novak's gonna be down at the fertility clinic, like doobity brap bow. I got sperm and you don't.
Bobbity bop bop do, I got sperm. Sperm in my balls, hibbity hibbity hana hana ho. Fucking Cab Calloway just jacking off in the bathroom. Yeah, I look. I think maybe the other key critical component of that problem with that date is that you were driving around with a car with a cassette player in it. Maybe this is from the 80s. Not trying to judge the guy, but I kind of.
I'll judge.
All right. Anyway, yeah. You would like to suggest snacks for the podcast. If you want to let us know what you think of the snacks or our ratings. If you have a question for the mailbag, you can get a hold of us at youtrydat@gmail.com. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Let us, or if you think the podcast is something your friends and family enjoy, I would love it if you would recommend it. You can leave us a review and stars and likes and all that kind of great stuff.
Of course they would.
Yeah, why? What's there not to like? As we talk about jacking off on a death certificate. And as always, thank you for listening. That sucks. From the background.
With suicide.
Remember when you did that one act play where you just scatted for like 3 hours and then some guy in the back was like hot and like started kicking guys in the head? Shibbity bap boop ba ba bow, tip your waiter, babadoo beebity bow. Hibbity 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 hibbity.
I don't need fertility babidi bow.
Balls are full of swimmers, hibbity bow. Who's got a sweatshirt they don't need? Hibbity 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 hey, ain't a shit my pants. Hibbity doo da doo doo dow.
Ring a ding 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 toss. Ring a ding ding.
Gabbity babbity gobbity garbage bag of food.
Hidey hole is for your hand. Hidey hole. Handle my balls. That was really good scat, right? Where I just said, handle my balls.
All right, here's a little macabre question before we go for Halloween.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you're dating a widower.
Hell yeah.
And they never mention to you how the previous spouse died.
It wasn't on their phone for me to look at.
Yeah, it's not. You searched their phone,
yeah,
right?
Okay.
They went to the bathroom to get off, left their phone. You looked through it and could not find a single photo of the death certificate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. And then you're dating for a long time. They never mention it. Do you ask and bring it up at some point?
Like, how do I ask? How did you're assuming I have not thoroughly Googled this person and their spouse
Correct.
and the word obituary?
Yeah. You can't find it.
Hmm.
You can find no information about them.
Am I starting to doubt that this spouse even existed? Like, are there no?
You don't. Yeah, you
pictures?
can't. I mean, you know they existed.
Hmm.
How do you know
it says they died?
Okay.
There's no an obituary is not going to say how somebody died.
Do they have young children that I can traumatize by asking how their mama died or whatever?
That I can grab by the lapels and shake it out of them.
Tell me about the worst day of your life.
God damn it, I'll yodel in your face for an hour if you don't tell me.
Is knowing how that happened going to put a damper in things?
It
Like,
might. I
not
mean,
knowing.
Are you hinting that you want to know if there was like foul play involved?
Well, I don't know. Like, you might just want, like, or you just like, well, they just don't want to say because it's
Yeah.
But
I
it
would
feels like that's
assume-
something you tell somebody at some point, right?
I would assume, right? If, and again, not to get into weird territory here, but if it was like of natural causes or some sort of illness, they would probably just let you know they died of, or hey, I'm a widower. Oh, and at some point you'd probably just say like, do you mind if I ask how they passed? Like, and they'd tell you like it was XYZ.
Yeah.
Like zombie apocalypse or shit their pants so hard
Right.
from Taco Bell if they died.
How do you bring that up? How did they die?
And then the person's like, oh, it was foul play. They were training their duck in the pond and they drowned. Gagger?
You just want me to yell something. that is like fucking like Bob Hope kind of bullshit. Oh boy, I just flew in from Vegas and boy, my arm's tired.
To answer your question, you gotta know. You know what I mean?
You
like,
have to know.
I mean, maybe it's not any of your business is probably the proper thing. Like, you know, let the past be the past, but you gotta know.
At some point, you'd have to know. Yeah.
At some point, it becomes your business, right?
Yeah.
If this is going to be like a long-term serious
Yeah,
thing.
if I'm getting my dick wet in this person every week, then I need to know how the previous
Right.
spouse died.
What a romantic. If my shaft's getting all leaky from her puss hole, I gotta know how her spouse died.
Look, if I'm jacking off in this person's bathroom every time I get excited, then I need to know.
I
all
can't
the
trust her
deets.
with the key to my chastity belt if I don't know how her spouse died. What maybe you could do is like, if you did know them for a while, you could ask like a family friend or like their uncle. Or something.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But then, but then the problem with that is now you know, and then if they do ever finally tell you, you have to like act surprised. You know what I mean? Or because otherwise you have to be like, well, I went around your back and asked your brother or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
That's how the last guy died.
Yeah, act
What?
surprised, right?
Act surprised.
Well, one day he was walking, I already know.
He got stung by a bee while driving.
save the time and cook dinner. All right.
I talked to your dental hygienist.
Little offended you told her and not me. I don't know why this person, we suddenly now have a monotone as well. My name's Nick. Let's go on a date.
All right. Well, happy Halloween.
Yeah. Ghoulish. It was very Halloween themed. Ooh, spooky.
Widows.
Tell me some macabre information about your ex's death.
But make it spooky.
Okay. All right. That'll do it for this time. We'll be back next time. Trying out 3 brand new
Deuces.
See ya.
There's only one thing to say. Just keep him, the gum, the goop, beep, beep, bum, to keep him, bum, bum, boop, boop, beep, dee, 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 dee.